Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another episode of Coin is Extra TV interview session, a program where we invite innovators, stakeholders, influencers in the blockchain, fintech, and crypto ecosystem. So today we are going to be looking at an entrepreneurship. So a lot of conversations and the business, general business aspect. So I have with me Dr. Bilal Ahmed Bhat, who is the CEO of 28 Credentials of Entrepreneur. That's 28 COE. So he's joining us from Malaysia. You are welcome, Bilal.
Thank you very much for having me this afternoon. This actually evening in Malaysia, but in Nigeria it is morning time, right?
Yes. So I know. So how are you doing today? You have almost spent your day. We are just starting hours. How are you doing today?
Yes, actually it is a great experience. While we are in other part of the world ending our day, and you are another part of the world starting the day. It's actually incredible when we talk and meet over Zoom or any of the social media. It's actually great experience. Yeah.
Yes. So let's before we dive into the conversation, let's just briefly about yourself and your background.
Okay, my name is Bilal Ahmad Bhat. I born in North India called Kashmir, and I migrated to Malaysia 23 years ago and started my businesses. So I'm the owner of four businesses currently, and which is a furniture business. I've been doing furniture business around 23 years, and I have a herb business where we grow the herb ourselves in North India, Kashmir, which is called saffron, and also I make a coffee out of saffron, which is saffron coffee with sugar and without sugar. And we have under 28 we have around 25 startups now. Where 4 years ago we started 28 credentials of entrepreneur as a book. It was like 50 entrepreneurs. So now we have on board 1,200 entrepreneurs from more than 90 plus countries. And our first event took place in 27th of March in Dubai, and it was very huge event. We thought it was very huge event, but recently we did a bigger than that in Accra, Ghana, where it was 3 days event, and we did a royal installation where it happened, like it
Yeah,
was unexpected.
that's one of the reasons why we are having this conversation. So let me, since you have started there, let me look at let's look at the. I know that's the first time 28 COE they are coming to Africa. And they went to Ghana, Accra. So how you have already said it. Where your expectations are met or exceeded.
Well, if you ask me, I really love African countries. I see there like my brothers, sisters. When I enter Ghana, I felt it's different type of world. So I thought, why did not come earlier? I missed so many years because what we've been hearing about African countries is different prospect. No, honestly, I was like shocked when I see the hospitality, when I see the people, how they treat me from the airport until the hotel, until the taxi people, taxi man, the drivers, and each and every person I touched in Ghana was incredible. Different human being. The food was different. So, I mean, I never see such hospitality before in my life. Honestly, I was shocked. That's why I decided to have a second office in Ghana World Trade Center, which will start next month, so that all the African countries can touch our Ghana office. So from December onwards, and we are also starting few more businesses over there. We have launched it Global Onion Chamber, and we have launched admission.education, which is bringing the African country students to Malaysia or bringing Liberian students to Uganda or Rwanda or any so just cross border collaboration with universities, colleges, and all those things. So I felt that, and I saw. in African countries, it is untapped. The market is untouched. There's a huge thing to do. I don't see Europe, US opportunities anymore. So I found African countries a virgin market. I asked people to come jump to African countries to do development, build your brands, build the community over there. That's the new currency actually for me.
Bilal, your 28 COE's main mission is to mentor business owners, entrepreneurs. Is it in every sector? Do you mentor entrepreneurs in every sector or just in agriculture? Do you look into tech businesses and entrepreneurs in the tech sector?
Exactly. We are going to touch each and every sector, uh, even IT industry, in agriculture is our close to our heart. Building products like physical products. You are talking about coffee, tea. You are making like chocolate, biscuit. You are going to make clothes, shoes. Every single thing which is consumable. So why you have to import from China? Why can't we do startups in our African countries everywhere so that we can teach them and we can consume the clothes and we can export rather than importing from other countries? Because when you see the African market is very huge. So the problem I found that is mentorship confidence. So I don't see many people are doing because I found that maybe people are thinking African countries there is not a potential. But I saw each and every guy I met from different countries, they came to our event very much energetic and very much having hopes and talented. So that's why we decided to go almost the African countries now. So we decided to have an office in Ghana so that it is nearby for other African countries. And we will do events regularly in other African countries. We will do like monthly events, we will do yearly events. Like before the Ghana event, 3 days before, we did 65 people, one event in Zambia. So it was before 3 days in Ghana.
Okay, interesting.
So
Let's
yes, so I couldn't travel. So my some people from our team, our West African representative, Dr. Victoria, she traveled and she performed there. It was well, and it was on the news as well. So we did it, and we are going to Uganda. We will come to
Dr. Bilal,
Nigeria. Yes,
so sorry to cut you short. One of the things, many people outside Africa, what they still used to know Africa is maybe those things they've been hearing about maybe 20, 30 years ago. A lot of things that's really happened in Africa, and that's why we are here, Coin News Extra, to be able to project African happenings, most especially in the blockchain and fintech ecosystem to the rest of the world. Well, let's look at you are so much. We've been excited about Africa. So where are we going to be seeing the next event? Are we going to be seeing it in Africa? The next event of the 28 COEs.
yes. So we are planning in Uganda and Zambia first. So we are in discussion now. So we haven't launched the date. So maybe next month we'll come up with the date and we'll announce. And next year we are going to have many events actually globally. We'll have also mega event in Malaysia as well. So as I said, entrepreneurship is not only it's for everybody. It is a solution for the government. It is a solution for economics. So you can grow. You can expand. It's very vast. It's wide range. So it can be tech entrepreneur. It can be medical entrepreneur. It can be tourism sector. It can be any industry.
Okay. Okay.
So there's huge potential actually.
Okay. Dr.
And
Bilal. When you talk about mentorship, how do you actually the 28 credentials of entrepreneurs actually mentor entrepreneurs? Is it by guiding them in advice aspect or by helping them raise fund or even investing in those businesses?
okay, we have one course called MBE. MBE is a short form of Master of Business Entrepreneurship. So it is not an MBA. if you want to do an MBA, you have to go to university and you will say 2 years, 2.5 or 3 years to finish. But when you come out, you are learning theory. That is most of the MBAs I've seen in my life are the same. But our course is 100% based on practical. So we teach from the ground. We teach from the ground. It's a 3 months coaching whereby we teach what the things you're facing, going to face in entrepreneurship. So all those solutions we are telling you earlier. It's not a theory. We are telling you how you can become a good salesperson, how you can design good logo, what could be your company name, how you can raise funds, what is the font of your the logo and the color and all those things, how to develop a product and business strategy, all those things which is digital marketing, videography, designing, each and everything what an entrepreneur supposed to know. And it is all we put together. It's all actually my experience of 30 years as an entrepreneur. So I put every single thing together, make it MBE. So it is a shortcut of something. If somebody will follow this course, so it will take like 10,000 hours to become a successful entrepreneur. That means 7 years to 10 years. Okay. But using this course shortcut, and maybe it will take them 3 years or 5 years to become a successful, where it took me 30 years to reach. You got my
Thank
point. But I never saw any mentor who can guide me like this. So I'm guiding day by day. I'm telling people this is the right thing. This is you're supposed to do. Because now we have a technology. Even we have a technology, still people fail because you must have a mentor. Otherwise, you have to go through the mistakes. Then you learn from the mistakes. So it will take long time.
you.
Understand?
Interesting. Because of our time, Dr. Bilal, lastly, just in 1 minute, I would like to, how do one enroll with the 28 COEs, and is it free of charge? Just in 1 minute before we draw the curtain on today's edition.
Okay, 28 COE to join our platform is free of charge so that we can feature you all the social media platforms. We will do hundreds of graphics and connect you with other members to brand you, and then you can leverage from there. But if you want to join as any of our partner, like we have 25 startups, okay. So we are advising those members to become as a partner. So we don't want to look another partner whereby we have our members, they can be our partner. Okay. So they can invest even on those platforms. So that is one part. Another part to get featured in our book or in our platform is free of charge. But now there's a way because every book is 200 people or 100 people in that book. So we have a queue up with a lot of people. So we clear from the old first. Maybe if somebody will join today, it will take him 1 year or more than a year to get featured in our next book. Understand?
Yes.
So then they have to wait. But other things like we do hundreds of graphics for them and connect them to all those members and brand them and tag them every social media. It's all free. We don't charge. But when you talk about mentorship, okay, mentorship, there's a fees. We are looking around minimum 10 people together so that we can minimize the cost of doing mentorship. Okay. And we will have like it's a 3 months course. It could be online, it could be on the physical. So we are dealing with few people, they are in online. Okay. We are dealing with them. Some we are also offline. I'm coaching few people currently, 3 people. They are offline. I'm teaching them offline. Okay. So it's different things altogether. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. It has really been an interesting conversation with you, Dr. Bilal Ahmed Bhat, who is the CEO of 28 Credentials of Entrepreneur, in short form 28 COE. Thank you very much for joining us on today's conversation.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.